In the fast-paced world of K-pop, idols rise to fame, not only through their talent, but through their carefully cultivated image. Few exemplified this better than NCT's Taeil, whose smooth vocals and charming personality helped him stand out in one of the largest groups in the industry. From his debut with NCT in 2016, Taeil quickly became a fan favorite, known for his powerful voice and quiet charisma. Over the years, he built a solid reputation as a reliable vocalist and a key figure in the group's success, earning love from fans all over the world. But with fame comes intense scrutiny, and recently, Taeil's career took a sharp and unexpected turn. Allegations of sexual harassment surfaced, sending shockwaves through the K-pop community. What was once a promising and stable career now hangs in the balance as these allegations threaten to undo years of hard work and dedication. How did Taeil go from rising star to facing one of the biggest scandals in his career? Let's dive into the story of Taeil's rise, the challenges he faced, and how this recent controversy has impacted his professional life and personal life. Like many K-pop idols, Taeil wasn't always the pretty much internationally recognized performer we know today. Before the fame, the tours, and the millions of fans, he was simply a young man with a passion for music, navigating his way through a competitive and often ruthless industry. Born on June 14, 1994, in Seoul, South Korea, Taeil's path to stardom began in the most humble of ways, with a deep love for singing. He grew up with a strong interest in music, showing a natural talent that was nurtured from a young age. However, becoming an idol wasn't necessarily his first career goal, since he dreamed of becoming a zookeeper when he was young. He even considered becoming a lawyer. Back then, he listened to Stevie Wonder a lot. That's when he knew he wanted to become a singer. His parents encouraged him to pursue academics. He studied at CO Life Seoul Science High School in Seoul. He then attended the prestigious Hanyang University, where he joined the practical music department. There, he focused on music, though the idea of becoming an idol hadn't fully formed yet. Taeil's early passion was for classical music, and he developed a deep admiration for genres like ballads and classical performances. His smooth, powerful voice was evident even back then, but it wasn't until later that he truly began to consider a career in the K-pop industry. Still, he dropped out soon after to join SM Entertainment. Taeil's turning point came in his late teens, when he realized that his true calling wasn't just singing for the sake of it, but performing on stage. K-pop, with its unique blend of singing, dancing, and intense fan engagement, drew him in. However, it wasn't an easy decision to shift from focusing on a more traditional musical path to becoming a K-pop idol, especially with the immense pressures that the industry is known for. But like many future idols, Taeil saw it as a challenge worth taking. He had the voice, and he believed he could handle the rigors of the K-pop world. In 2013, he took a significant step toward making that dream a reality when he auditioned for SM Entertainment, one of South Korea's biggest and most influential entertainment companies that is in the Big Four. Known for producing megastars like Boa, TVXQ, and EXO, SM Entertainment is often viewed as the gateway to K-pop superstardom. Taeil's audition at the Youth Singing Contest was successful, and he was accepted as a trainee, marking the beginning of his journey as a future idol. Being accepted as an SM trainee was a major milestone, but it was far from the end of the struggle. SM trainees are known to endure grueling schedules, and Taeil was no exception. Trainees often train for years before debuting, with no guarantee that they will ever make it to the stage. For Taeil, who was 19 at the time, a relatively late age to start training in the K-pop world, the pressure to succeed was even greater. Many idols debut in their teens, and by the time Taeil entered SM Entertainment, some of his future bandmates had already been training for years, like Johnny, who was a trainee since 2007. Despite the odds, Taeil focused on improving his vocal abilities. While many K-pop idols are known for their dancing or visual appeal, Taeil's strongest asset was always his voice. His time as a trainee was spent honing his vocal technique and learning the performance skills that would eventually help him stand out in a group as large and diverse as NCT. But the path wasn't easy. Taeil once admitted that as a trainee, he felt uncertain about whether he was cut out for the idol life. The constant evaluations, harsh feedback, and fierce competition with fellow trainees weighed heavily on him. On October 13, 2015, Taeil was presented as an official member of SM Rookies, the trainee program launched by SM. And Taeil's persistence paid off. His dedication to improving his craft caught the attention of SM Entertainment's talent evaluators, and soon he was considered for a new project that SM had been planning, an ambitious, multi-member boy group known as NCT. After nearly 3 years of rigorous training, Taeil finally saw the fruits of his labor. In 2016, SM Entertainment officially announced NCT Neo Culture Technology, a groundbreaking concept in K-pop where the group could have an unlimited number of members and sub-units that would promote in different regions and genres. For a newcomer like Taeil, being part of such an innovative project was both exciting and daunting. NCT wasn't just another boy group. It was a bold experiment in how K-pop groups could evolve and expand globally. Taeil made his official debut on April 9, 2016, as a member of NCT U, the first subunit of NCT. His debut track, Without You, showcased his powerful vocals and immediately set him apart as one of the group's strongest singers. Unlike the high-energy performances that are typical of K-pop debuts, Without You was a rock ballad that highlighted the members' vocal talents. The song was well received, and Taeil quickly gained recognition for his ability to deliver sturdy, emotional performances. Fans praised his vocal range and control, and many were impressed by how he could hold his own in a group known for its intense choreography and youthful energy, despite being one of the older members. Soon after debuting with NCT U, Taeil joined another sub-unit, NCT 127. This unit, based in Seoul, was aimed at promoting both domestically and internationally, while NCT U operated as a rotational unit with different members depending on the song. NCT 127 was more stable, with a fixed lineup of members. Taeil's role in NCT 127 further solidified his position as one of the group's main vocalists. However, the life of an idol wasn't always easy. While Taeil's voice was celebrated, he often had to navigate the challenges that come with being in such a large group. NCT's ever-expanding lineup meant that every member had to work hard to stand out, and sometimes Taeil's introverted nature sometimes made it difficult for him to capture the spotlight. Yet, his talent always spoke for itself. Over time, fans came to appreciate Taeil not just for his singing, but for his humble, hardworking personality. Following his successful debut with NCT U and NCT 127 in 2016, Taeil's career quickly gained momentum, marking the beginning of what would become a significant chapter in the world of K-pop. Taeil was a part of NCT 127's original lineup, which launched its debut with the song Fire Truck in July 2016. This track was a stark contrast to his earlier work with Without You, showing Taeil's versatility as an artist. Fire Truck was an experimental bass-heavy track with intense choreography, and while the song itself didn't emphasize vocals as much, Taeil's presence was still felt, showcasing his ability to adapt to different musical styles. NCT 127 quickly gained popularity, particularly for their bold and unconventional approach to music. In 2017, tracks like Limitless and Cherry Bomb continued to push boundaries, mixing genres like hip-hop, electronic, and experimental sounds. Taeil's role in the group became more prominent, especially in songs like Limitless, where his smooth vocals added depth to the otherwise high-energy, unconventional sound of the group. Taeil's ability to balance his vocal responsibilities with the intense demands of NCT 127's rigorous choreography impressed fans and critics alike. NCT's music was known for its complexity, often blending various musical elements into a single track. This required Taeil to continually adapt and improve, but his dedication demonstrating his wide vocal range and control allowed him to excel, becoming one of the group's vocal backbones. As NCT 127 continued to grow in popularity, so did Taeil's global recognition. The group embarked on international tours, performing in the United States, Japan, and multiple countries across Europe. In particular, NCT 127's 2019 World Tour, Neo City: The Origin, was a significant milestone for Taeil. The tour, which took the group to 32 cities around the world, allowed him to perform on some of the biggest stages of his career. During live performances, his powerful voice consistently stood out, earning him even more fans, particularly in the US and Japan, where the group was gaining a substantial following. One of the most unique aspects of Taeil's career with NCT has been his involvement in multiple subunits within the group. While he remained a core member of NCT 127, Taeil also participated in NCT U when his skills were required for a song, given the rotational concept of the unit. NCT U's flexibility allowed Taeil to explore different musical styles with each comeback, giving Taeil others opportunities to shine. Beyond NCT U and NCT 127, Taeil was also part of NCT 2018, a project where all subunits of NCT came together to form a massive collaboration. The group released their album, NCT 2018 Empathy, in 2018, which included contributions from all 18 members at the time. Taeil's vocals were featured in various songs on the album, and he played a crucial role in bridging the different musical styles and personalities of NCT's diverse lineup. In 2020, Taeil continued his work with NCT in their NCT 2020 project, which saw the inclusion of even more members and new subunits. The group's ambitious double album, NCT 2020 Resonance Pove 1 and Put 2, became a massive success, selling over 1.5 million copies worldwide. Taeil was featured in multiple tracks across the albums, and his contributions were integral to some of the project's standout songs, including From Home, a ballad that highlighted his vocal strengths. It was a special track because it was one of the rare moments where the song focused primarily on vocals, allowing Taeil to take center stage and remind fans of his immense talent. While Taeil's primary work was with NCT, he also pursued several solo and collaborative projects throughout his career. He collaborated many times with fellow SM entertainment artists, especially in awards shows. Taeil also contributed to OSTs, original soundtracks, for Korean dramas, a common practice among K-pop idols. His voice, known for its emotional depth, was perfect for ballads and slower tracks often featured in K-drama OSTs. One notable OST was his contribution to the drama The Merchant, Gaekju 2015, where his song, Because of You, garnered attention for its heartfelt delivery. Taeil's work on OSTs further showcased his vocal versatility and solidified his reputation as one of the strongest vocalists in NCT. Over the years, NCT's popularity continued to grow, with Taeil playing a central role in the group's success. NCT 127 released more chart-topping albums, including Neo Zone in 2020, which became one of the group's best-selling albums. Taeil's performances during live concerts and variety show appearances also earned him a dedicated fan base, particularly among those who valued vocal talent more than dynamic performances. As Taeil's career flourished, his relationship with fans deepened. He often took to social media to interact with NCT Zens, sharing moments from his life and behind-the-scenes glimpses into his work with the group. Fans admired his humility and sincerity, traits that stood out in the high-pressure world of K-pop. Taeil was known for being soft-spoken but dedicated, someone who let his talent speak for itself. By 2023, NCT 127's global presence had reached new heights, and Taeil's role in the group continued to be a major part of their success. In 2023, NCT 127 also released their fifth studio album, Fact Check, which continued the group's tradition of pushing musical boundaries. The title track was another experimental twist that fans much appreciated. Taeil's ability to seamlessly integrate into NCT 127's complex soundscapes remained impressive, and his vocals in tracks like Love is a Beauty were once again praised for their clarity and control. As Taeil's career progressed, he became more than just a vocalist within NCT. He became a symbol of consistency and excellence. While some idols rely heavily on choreography or visuals, Taeil's focus remained on delivering the best vocal performances possible. This dedication to his craft endeared him to NCT's Zens, many of whom saw Taeil as the emotional heart of the group. NCT's continued success had solidified the group's place in K-pop history after all these years, and Taeil remained an integral part of that story. However, in August 2023, he was injured in a motorcycle accident and was no longer able to participate in the group's activities. He suffered a fracture in his right thigh and underwent surgery. He then took a break from his activities to focus on his treatment and rehabilitation. Though some comments started to emerge after people saw a photo of Taeil in a nightclub during his injury-related hiatus. On August 28, 2024, SM Entertainment made an abrupt announcement that shocked the K-pop community and NCT fans alike. The company revealed that Taeil, the beloved 30-year-old vocalist of NCT U and NCT 127, was under investigation for allegations related to a sexual offense. The news, which spread quickly across social media, left fans in disbelief. Taeil had been a key figure in NCT since his debut in 2016, and the sudden announcement of such serious accusations was a devastating blow to his image and career. The allegations first came to light when a woman filed a criminal complaint against Taeil in June 2024 at the Seoul Bangbae police station. While the specifics of the allegations have not been fully detailed, the accusation is connected to a sexual offense. Notably, the police clarified that the accuser was not a minor or a male, a statement that seemed to address the swirl of false rumors circulating online. Some social media users had claimed inaccurately that Taeil had allegedly assaulted a young boy or a minor, further muddying the already confusing narrative. According to SM Entertainment, the company became aware of the complaint in mid-August 2024, just weeks after Taeil had participated in an NCT 127 anniversary fan meeting on August 3rd and 4. At that time, there were no public indications that anything was amiss, and fans had no reason to suspect the storm that was brewing behind the scenes. However, once the police began their investigation, SM Entertainment swiftly announced Taeil's departure from NCT, citing the severity of the situation. In their official statement, SM Entertainment said, "We have recently learned that Taeil has been accused in a criminal case related to a sexual offense. As we were assessing the facts related to the matter, we recognized the severity of the situation and determined that Taeil can no longer continue his activities with the team, NCT. After discussing with Taeil, we have decided on his departure from the group." SM added that Taeil was cooperating fully with the police investigation and that they would provide further updates as the case progressed. However, the company offered no further details on the nature of the allegations. As the scandal unfolded, police confirmed that Taeil had been officially booked and was under investigation. As of August 29, 2024, the details surrounding the case remained scarce, but the mere fact that Taeil was involved in such a serious criminal investigation was enough to create widespread public concern. Fans were left in a state of confusion, struggling to reconcile the accusations with the image they had of Taeil as a modest, soft-spoken idol. The media response was swift and intense. Korean news outlets and international K-pop blogs immediately picked up the story, and speculation about the case spread across social media platforms. Fans were divided. Some rushed to Taeil's defense, while others called for a thorough investigation. As with many scandals in South Korea, the public was quick to judge, with many expressing disappointment in the idol they had once admired. On social media, disturbing rumors about Taeil's alleged involvement in chat rooms and other illicit activities began circulating, though these claims were later dismissed as baseless speculation. Taeil's abrupt exit from NCT sent shockwaves through the fandom. He had been an integral part of the group's success since their debut. Fans, many of whom had supported him for nearly a decade, were left reeling. For some, the allegations were difficult to believe, while others felt betrayed, unsure of what to think as they waited for more details from the investigation. The impact on NCT as a group was immediate. Although NCT is a large ensemble with rotating subunits, Taeil's absence was keenly felt, especially among fans who admired him for his vocal contributions. Taeil had been a constant presence, and his departure marked a significant loss for the group's dynamic. NCT's ends expressed concerns about how the scandal might affect future group promotions and activities. Some feared that Taeil's departure could signal a deeper shakeup within NCT, while others worried that it would tarnish the group's reputation permanently. SM Entertainment, which has historically managed scandals involving its artists with strict protocols, took a relatively swift and decisive approach in handling Taeil's case. His departure from the group was likely an attempt to distance the rest of NCT from the scandal, minimizing potential damage to the group's image and future endeavors. However, the company's decision to keep Taeil under contract, at least for now, left the door open for speculation about his future role in the industry. The scandal involving Taeil is part of a broader trend in South Korea, where cases of sexual misconduct and digital sex crimes have gained increasing public attention in recent years. In this climate, allegations of sexual misconduct are being taken even more seriously than ever before, both by the public and by authorities. Let's see what the netizens said about this case, freshly after. Even as the oldest member, he was always gentle and let the younger ones tease him. He was kind to fans, like a big brother. This is just shocking. His image wasn't that great. He already had issues with motorcycles and clubs. It's a pattern that keeps repeating. There's no way SM Entertainment didn't know if the investigation started in June 2024. I wonder why there was no news being reported on it. When I was really into NCT, I liked him because his humor matched mine. He seemed so calm and kind. He was always spotted at clubs. It wasn't shocking. He had a good image until the motorcycle incident. When that news broke, people were already surprised. Let's say these are quite mixed reactions, but visibly, no one seems to defend him anymore. As of late 2024, Taeil's future remains uncertain. The police investigation is ongoing. Nevertheless, the Seoul Bangbae police confirmed on September 13th that the former NCT singer's sexual crime case had been handed over to the prosecution. However, the accused hasn't been detained. For Taeil, the road ahead is unclear. While his contract with SM Entertainment is still intact, his departure from NCT suggests that his career as an idol may be over, at least in its current form. Whether Taeil will return as a solo artist, like Lucas, or exit the industry entirely remains to be seen. For now, Taeil's reputation and career are in jeopardy. While some idols have managed to recover from scandals, others have seen their careers derailed for good. Taeil's case is a stark reminder of the fragility of fame in the K-pop industry, where an artist's image is often as important as their talent. What is your opinion on this scandal? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. And before you leave, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Korean Diaries so you don't miss the next ones.